Jack, when did you find out you were going to have a bigger than expected role maybe tonight, and just what was sort of your mindset, your process of getting ready for that?
It was kind of this morning when we had walkthrough. They kind of told me I started running plays with the main group, and just next guy up mentality. I mean, I had to be ready to go no matter what for the game. So just to start the game instead of coming off the bench.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Hey, Fletch, 30 points, pretty good game. Excited for you. What was it like for you being on the court, knowing the family's there, watching you, and knowing that this is a great game and you want to do this for the season?
Yeah, I mean, any game's a good game, so I mean, we can come out and have a good one to start off the season. It's pretty special, and it's like another game my brother got to come to, so that was cool to see. But just another game where we wanted to start off the season well. So.
Fletcher, can you kind of explain being in that zone where you just know, get me the ball, I'm feeling it, and then also, do you kind of feel as a senior, you've got to be more aggressive taking your shot this year than maybe in past seasons?
Yeah, I feel like everybody feels that way. I think we know the talent we have, we know the work we put in, so it's taking what's given to you. Obviously, you don't want to shoot tough ones, but when you got rolling, you might take a couple. But I think we all trust each other because we all put in a lot of work. So.
And then being in that zone, just kind of what's that like when you're hitting like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff I work on every single day. So being confident in myself, whether I'm 3 for 15 at Kentucky or I'm 8 for 11 with 30 points, it doesn't really matter.
Braden, how good did it feel to, I know you guys go against the same guys every day, but to finally get a chance to play a real game in front of your crowd here tonight?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing just for everybody on our side. Just excited to go play somebody different because obviously we're competing every single day, all summer, and literally until this point. So we're definitely all excited for that, and it was really nice to go out there and actually play somebody different.
Brian and Casey.
Braden, what's it say about Jack that he's out there in his first game ready to shoot? I know that's a challenge sometimes for young guys, but also giving you the energy he gave you at times.
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels good. Obviously having somebody that's willing to shoot it from 40 like he does. It's nice. It makes my job easier just because I know it's another shooter out there that's confident to shoot the ball, but at the same time, like, he understands his role and he knows how to play because obviously he's here for a reason. So, I mean, it's just a lot of different factors, but I mean, just having guys like that just ready to shoot, I mean, that's just what Hank preaches and we all talk about. So.
Braden, especially early, it seemed like you were getting the ball on the move instead of just up top. Is that kind of an evolution of this offense? And just what does that do for you in a set, getting the ball kind of with a head start already?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously our goal every time, especially in transition, just for me to get the ball and just get the guys running. I mean, we do it every single day in practice where we have the wings and the fours like JB and Trey. Well, we try to get Trey to run, but working on that. But getting like JB and Liam and all those guys running and just filling in those spots to where I can get in there and then just create and make it easy for them to just shoot wide open shots. So, like I said, I just think it's fun being able to go do that and just spread everybody out and be able to knock down shots.
Jack, you're obviously you're a redshirt freshman and you're playing up a little bit size-wise. One of your big defensive assignments tonight was a 6'9" senior. Just why do you feel like you've gotten yourself? How did you get yourself ready for assignments like that this year, and how did you feel you held up defensively tonight?
Yeah, I feel like last year I spent a lot of time in the weight room, getting my body better, and then just like knowing the scouting report and knowing what they like to do. I mean, we like to knock the post out, so we have help on the backside, and we double the post most of the time. So I feel like I just have to do my job, and it's pretty easy.
Fletch, what's the dimension that Jack gives you guys at the 4?
Yeah, it's another shooter, another ball handler, and he's athletic. So when you can have guards 1 through 4 that can all dribble, pass, and shoot, it's very hard to guard, especially when you got size, whether it's Oscar or Daniel Delmar.
Anything else? Casey Moonson.
Fletcher, it's your first 30-point game. You've gotten close quite a few times. Is that something you pay attention to, a personal goal at all, just to kind of knock it off?
No.
Braden, you've played with Fletch for a long time. When you see him in that kind of a zone, is there an extra sense of like finding him on the floor and knowing you've got to get him in to his spot and get him shots?
I don't think it's like a specific game just because he's hitting shots. I always try to do that because as a smart basketball player, you find your best shooters. So, I mean, when you have the best shooter in the country on your team, I think it's pretty self-explanatory to go find him wherever he's at, whether he's hitting shots or whether he's not. That's my job. So it's just game by game. It doesn't matter what it is. That's what I try to do. So.
Anything else? Oh, Nathan? Yeah, last one.
Braden, just your impressions of not having Trey in there tonight, maybe especially early in the game. Did it take a while to adapt to that and get things in the flow you guys wanted?
Yeah, it took a minute to get going, but I mean, like we just talked about, like we split up teams all the time all summer, and we've played without him. So I mean, it is what it is, and obviously we were a little slow off the start, but I mean, we got to figure that out and be able to win, whether he's in, whether he's not. So.
Thank you, guys.
Success.